2 weeks out here on the Harambe Wildlife Reserve in the African savannah. Now, my friends, before we get this 2-week show on the road, we do have some very, very important safety paperwork to fill out. We gotta make sure to keep our hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the trunk at all times. Also, make sure that we're staying seated and not playing any musical chairs or playing past the children. Those are my 2 least favorite games. So remember, you can do those 2 easy things for me. Please stay to one day. Perfect in a resounding chorus. You guys signed the paperwork. Now you can't break the contract. Up above you is that animal spotting guide. Of course, I'll be your animal spotting guide. I'll point out as many animals as I can, but if I miss something, well, you have the animal spotting guides to help you out. Now, friends, I also recommend putting those cameras and phones in a live or a sports setting. We'll be stopping here or there, but for the most part, this is a pretty ongoing safari. We plan on taking any pictures and videos of his animals. Alright, my friends, as soon as this truck heads in, then it'll be our turn to head into the safari. We're gonna be starting in the little Aturi forest. Fortunately, can't stop for every single animal out here on the return, and I can most certainly guarantee they're not gonna want to stop. Oh, just gonna wait right here for the warden to give us the all clear. I also recommend not calling out or shouting to the animals. This is their home. You wouldn't like it if somebody came into your house and started yelling at you. It's gonna be awkward. But like I said, once again, just make sure we're staying seated with our hands, arms, feet, legs inside the truck at all times. Alright, looks like the warden gave us the all clear. We're all good to go. Now we are entering the little Aturi forest, so keep your eyes peeled for any animals that might be hiding in the brush and thicket. They hide in the forest from predators, but they'll also use the forest for food. And we already are in a bit of a giraffic jam. We're gonna be going poly-poly here. What did he say? What did he say? 5. Now, right off the bat, my friends, over on that right-hand side, oh, it looks like we are holding for bongos crossing in the middle of the road. Right in front of us, oh, and some greater kudu as well. Look at that. Greater kudu, they're 55 inches tall on average, makes one of the tallest antelope species. And those bongos we'll call the ghosts of the forest, because they're so rarely seen hiding in the brush. Think it. Now, my friends, make sure that the flash on your cameras are turned off. Make sure there's no flash that'll disrupt the animals and frankly me. Alright, it looks like you're really not crossing in front of us again. Also on that right-hand side, there are some okapi. There's one okapi, and in the corner, a yellow-backed diker. Yellow-backed diker I just saw was in the corner behind the bamboo here. That's a very rare sighting on the safari. So just take a look behind the bamboo as we go around this corner. You might be able to see them. But for now, I'll talk about the okapi. The okapi is typically thought of to be part of the zebra family because of those zebra-striped legs. They, of course, aren't. They're actually part of the giraffidae family, which is incredibly obvious if you just take a look at their head and compare it to the giraffe's head. Male okapi even have little ossicones, little horns on their head. Now, the okapi is the original giraffe species, so that does mean that the okapi is not a copy. At least that's how I remember it. And moving on the right-hand side, there we have 2 saddle-billed storks. They have an impressive wingspan of about 9 feet, roughly the same size as the canopy directly above you. Now, they do that yellow marking on their beak, which resembles an old English saddle. That's where they get that name from. Now, I'm looking around for some riders on the left-hand side. I'm not seeing anything quite yet. The black rhinoceros is what's typically found in the forests. Fortunately, there's less than 5,000 that exist in the world today. I don't see anything, so let's keep moving forward. Fully grown, though, a black rhinoceros is 3,000 pounds. Alright, my friends, now we're going to be going from the Little Aturi Forest to the Safi River. And near the Safi River, you might find some Nile hippopotamus, you might find some Nile crocodile. Or if we're really lucky, you might even find some pink-backed pelicans, one of my personal favorites. Oh, and look at that. On the right, there is the pod of pink-backed pelicans, a very social species. Pods of pelicans range from 20 to 500 birds. Also, on the right side, your right shoulder, you see some Nile hippopotamus in the water. Yeah, but I have a good feeling that we'll be seeing some more in the next few days, so don't get too worried. Those pink-backed pelicans get their name because during mating season, their backs actually become a light shade of pink. It almost looks like they're blushing. And there's our bloated Nile hippopotamus. Now, should you ever hear a bloated hippopotamus vocalize, we'll call that a wheeze honk. It kind of sounds like a carnival. Hippopotamus, of course, have amazing breath control. They can hold their breath for about 8 minutes, and while they're asleep, they'll even come up for air